So I decided between Sparkle Jar and Barrel of Shame. I did like Barrel of Shame at first because it sounded really cool. But I realized that I don't want my aim to be to shame anyone. And I realized I am going to do reviews on other people who I might like, I might not like. So anybody can go inside of the barrel. So I decided to combine the two suggestions. And I decided to call it Sparkle Barrel. I just like the way that sounds. It sounds fun. It sounds like, I don't know, it matches like what we got going on. So, Sparkle Barrel. Again, shout out to Super Vegan. What? Thank you. Thank you. You are the man or the woman. I mean, maybe we can do like a duel thing in the future. Like, it's a duel between two people. Make it fun, make it interesting. But I am going to want to choose at some point who I want to decide to do a review on. So, let's find out who's inside of the Sparkle Barrel. Okay.
Jesus. Oh Lord, honey, don't judge me, okay?
I like Tabitha Brown. This is not a let's take her down review, but we are going to question her motives just a bit to find out who she is, what she's promoting, and what message she's putting out into the world, and whether or not she's actually a vegan or if she's just eating plants and promoting to her audience to eat plants, which is fine, but you know, we should include the animals into the discussion at some point. You know, I did a Facebook. Let's start with Facebook. Let's go to Facebook really quickly before we get into her YouTube channel. You just never know what you're going to get on Facebook when you go there. Let's go to my page really quickly. Y'all like my banner? I would go vegan, but I can't afford rice and vegetables. Shout out to Vegan Sidekick. So this is a post I made February 16. So I'm just going to read it. I don't know why, but I've been feeling like no matter what I say in conjunction to veganism and animal rights, even if I say it in the nicest way, it's like someone will just think that I'm being extreme or aggressive about it. I love Tabitha Brown. She is a light to our movement. But I'm sorry, eating animals is not your business. How we treat innocent beings is everyone's business. That line appeals to non-vegans because it gives them comfort, as if animal abuse is their prerogative. It's not. And I won't feel ashamed to say it. So, what is Tabitha Brown's biggest message right now? Well, she have two big messages. Her first message is eat delicious plant foods, which is awesome, which is great. And her second biggest message is that's your business. What you do is your business. How you do it is your business. It's your business, right? Okay. So, like I said in this post right here, that line appeals to she knows how to gather an audience. But I feel like that line does appeal to non-vegans because they do feel like what they do to animals is their prerogative. It's their business. So let's go to her YouTube channel and we're going to see whether or not she's plant-based or vegan. Now let's go to her most viewed video. This video got 1 million views.
Would you see carrots or do you see bacon? I'm about to make carrot bacon. You need a shaver. Then you shade it like that. Okay. You see how it looks real thin? And you got a few strips, but you know what? If you want more than this, do that, because that's your business.
That's your business. It's not annoying all the time. It's not. It works sometimes. Okay, so I don't want to watch this whole thing because it is just a plant-based recipe. If you want to make carrot bacon, go there. I have a bacon recipe on my channel as well. Got a lot of hits. Her second most viewed video, first of all, I didn't even know that she was an actress. Which is hilarious because I thought she got famous from TikTok. But it turns out that she was already famous. The way she made it seem was like she was just like any normal person in the world. And then all of a sudden she started a TikTok account and then it just blew up. Well, according to this video, she was already famous. Like she already had her foot through the Hollywood door. Actress Tabitha Brown on NBC's Will and Grace.
You say the door was open when you got here?
That's what I said. Open, you don't have to write that down.
Well, whoever did this left plenty of DNA back there.
With you, a moment? Just woman to woman?
Sure.
I see that you're not wearing a ring. Are you single?
I am.
Yes.
Now, I could be wrong. I don't know if this particular scene was recorded after she got famous from TikTok. I'm not sure, so leave it in the comments if you do know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that she was already famous before TikTok. Like, she was already an actress. So, just pointing that out for transparency. We're not going to be stuck on this video too long. Let's move on. So, we're just going to type in vegan on her search gallery. So let's see what she's promoting. Vegan breakfast ideas. Raw vegan breakfast. Vegan Sunday dinner. Vegan shrimp. Vegan nachos. Steak and pasta the vegan way. Favorite vegan tacos. Cabbage and sausage vegan way. Barbecue. Pulled pork vegan. Vegan seasoning, vegan in connection to food. Now, here's the problem. Veganism have nothing to do with food. Veganism have nothing to do with plant-based eating. Now, the thing about it is a food cannot be vegan because veganism is a stance against animal cruelty. So, if you say vegan carrot recipe, that wouldn't even make sense because how can a carrot be against animal cruelty? It's a carrot recipe. How can a carrot recipe be a stance against animal exploitation? So, I know there's going to be people like, well, you're reading too deep into it. Actually, I'm not. Vegankit.com. Let's go to vegankit.com and find out the truth. Why vegan? So, according to Donald Watson, who actually coined the word veganism in 1944, the word vegan was coined in 1944 by Donald Watson of the Vegan Society of the UK. This definition states that veganism is a way of living that seeks to exclude as far as possible and practicable all forms of exploitation and cruelty to animals, whether that be for food, whether that be for clothing, or any other purpose. Now, they're using the word food, but they're not saying veganism is about food. They're saying it's about avoiding the exploitation, whether that be through your food, through your diet, through your wardrobe, the way you dress, and any other purpose, whether that's the rodeo, the aquarium, SeaWorld, Kill World, and so on. It says, it says, as you can see, veganism is not defined as a diet, but a way of living. I think that last line right there just seals the deal. It's not a diet. So, Tabitha Brown promotes heavily, like she uses the word vegan, but she doesn't include animals at all into her discussion. I find that to be a compelling point. So we're going to take a look at this last clip, which is going to solidify the fact that she's actually not vegan. So here it goes. It's called Why I Went, even the video is called Why I Went Vegan. And that doesn't make her a bad person.
Jesus. I done ate squirrel and turtle and Jesus. Honey, possum and oh Lord, honey, don't judge me, okay? Hey y'all,
I don't judge her for her past and what she used to eat. I used to eat animals too, so.
I'm Tabitha Brown. I am an actress and I'm a vegan food influencer. I've been vegan for 2.5 years. On a personal note, veganism means a healthier life, a happier life.
So she believes that veganism means a healthy life, a happy life. Well, we've already looked at the definition of veganism by the person who actually invented the word vegan. She's trying to redefine the word veganism and to make it seem like veganism is about health and it's about a positive life. And don't get me wrong, we should view veganism as a positive thing. So I can agree with her on the positivity part. And she is a positive person. She's amazing. I love her personality, and she's got the look and everything, but she knows how to gather an audience, and I support her in what she does. This is in no way saying that I don't support her, but I'm just trying to critique some of the things that she's saying, that she's trying to redefine the word veganism, and I think is going to lead into other people redefining what veganism actually means, and we can't let that happen. We have to remind people that veganism is about avoiding animal exploitation, or it's about tackling animal exploitation.
I used to think of veganism. When I would hear about it, I would say, oh, people who do that, honest God, I thought only white people did it. I was like, I had never met another black vegan. When I was young, I would hear about it and be like, I think that's like...
Okay, well, I'm guilty of that too. I used to think that veganism was just for white people. I mean, the evidence is on my channel.
I got a little bit older, I used to think, oh, it's for hardcore animal activists.
Now she's confusing herself at this point, because now she's saying that I used to think that veganism was about hardcore animal rights activism. That's what it should be about. It should be about animal rights activism.
As I got more well-traveled, I started thinking, oh, veganism is actually kind of for the cool kids. But then I
like that she said that veganism is for the cool kids. That's awesome.
would think it's kind of judgy. Sometimes...
Okay, so she said that she also believes, I know I'm stopping it a lot, she said that she also believes that she thought that veganism was kind of judgy, which is why you can see why she doesn't try to be controversial in any way. She doesn't try to include animals into the discussion. She uses the word vegan in like almost all of her videos. Vegan this, vegan recipe that, vegan. It's not a recipe, it's not a diet, but she's using the word like she view it as people who judge others, but we should be making people feel guilty. Should we be making people feel happy or good about eating animals? There's nothing good about that. Like, the way I became vegan, somebody guilted me, made me feel guilty. They held up a mirror to me and showed me my own reflection and what I was contributing to. So that's why I became vegan. Thank you, Yourofsky.
a little bit afraid of it, to be honest.
She's afraid of it because she knows that if she speaks about animals that she's going to lose her following.
So, how did I eat growing up? Well, I'm originally from Eden, North Carolina. I'm a small town country girl. And baby, I ate everything. When I think about what I ate with my granddad and my great granddad, I'd be like, Lord, how in the world am I still here? So
she's funny. I like her. I often think the same thing. I'm like, with all the nasty shit that I used to eat, it's amazing how I'm even here today. Like, it's crazy.
My dad instilled in me and my sister that you eat what is there, okay? Because this is what we have. So, honey, I ate whatever was in front of me. So, child, we ate pork, beef, whatever. Yeah. But I was always very open with food. I would try anything. Yeah. I ate squirrel and turtle.
Okay, we're not gonna go.
Oh, honey, don't judge me, okay?
No judgment, no judgment. Okay, we're gonna skip through some of this. I do want to get to the main part of what she said that is going to solidify the fact that I don't think that she necessarily is vegan and made that connection yet.
Favorite non-vegan meals, baby, seafood. A good old crab leg. Oh, a lobster tail. Come on, shrimp. Dip it in the butter. Dip it in the butter. Ooh, and garlic. That's my...
So she's basically at this point glorifying eating lobster tails and crab legs. She's not vegan. She's not vegan. So this lady is just a plant-based chef. She's a plant-based dieter. The fact that she's sitting here glorifying animal body parts like, ooh, my favorite non-vegan food is crab legs. Crab legs. Dip it in the butter. Like, stop. Seriously, stop. I think we've seen enough of this. I don't want to dislike the video or like the video because I don't want to sign off on that, but we're just going to move on. How about we just let that vegan teacher close this video off?
And then I went and did another video after that.
Hello there. I heard today was National Peanut Butter Day. Did you hear that? I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but it give me a good reason to make a fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So let's get into it.
All right, so Tabitha Brown is somebody who eats plants, and she cooks and shows all of her meals that are plant-based. And that's great.
It is.
I wish that she would speak more about the animals.
Right.
She doesn't. She became vegan for health reasons. So, in my view, she's not really vegan. She's somebody who eats plants. If she started on a regular basis talking about the ethics and the reasons to be vegan that aren't selfish and just about ourselves, but are about these poor innocent animals and how much they suffer. She could do so much good. She has 4-point-something million followers. But you see what happens is that people like Tabitha are afraid of talking about the animals because then they lose all their followers because everyone starts to feel guilty. But
Right. It's like everyone is afraid to speak up because they don't want to lose their followers. If they even go close to animal cruelty, animal exploitation, anything that involves what's actually happening to the animals, which is atrocious and crazy. It's like the elephant in the room, but it's like the pigs and the chickens and the cows in the room. It's like people are afraid that they're going to lose their likes, their fans, their income.
if you just have this light thing, like this light attitude, like, hey, why don't you eat some plants? Then of course everybody's going to love you. But it doesn't change our society enough. We need to get to the root of the problem,
Right.
which is speciesism, and we need to teach everyone that it's not okay to treat animals badly. Because what happens is, yes, it's great that Tabitha is encouraging people to eat less animals.
Right.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But the second it's inconvenient, people will be like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to have cow's milk.
Thank you.
What we need is tougher teachers. We need people like her with this great smile. I mean, look at those teeth. God, she's so
jealous.
pretty and dynamic. What we need is people like her, but who are also going to be talking about the animals. And she could totally get away with it.
Right.
I mean, look at that.
Right.
Look at the whole.
If Tabitha Brown actually talked a little bit about the animals, I think she could get away with it. Like, they're not going to come for her.
Whole package here. I mean, look at that hair. She's just gorgeous. So all she would have to do is say, hey guys, by the way, don't forget about the animals.
Right.
And, you know, if you're in the supermarket and something looks good that's not vegan, don't buy it. Not because of selfish reasons, but because you don't want to hurt the animals.
Right.
And this is why veganism, moving ahead, is so difficult, because other vegans don't actually support each other. Well, first of all, they're not real vegans. This is just somebody who likes to eat plants. She does it for her own health reasons, not for the animals. And other vegans who are vegan for the animals are so afraid of losing their followers, or so afraid that their family will be mad at them, that they just really kind of keep on the down low. I mean, there are animal rights activists here in Montreal who I only found out after a couple of years of knowing them that they're not even out of the closet with their families. Like, I was in shock. Like real activists, like that you would think would have just, you know, given heck to their families and say, why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? But they literally hide their activism from their families.
Closeted vegans do exist, which is why vegan phobia exists. I just recently discovered vegan phobia, and it caught my interest, and then I looked into it a little bit more, and I'm like, this makes sense. It makes sense.
I mean, this is how strong vegan phobia is. Again, people don't think it exists, but it absolutely does.
It does. It really does.
And it's dangerous. Because if people don't come out of the closet as vegans, then what happens is, when somebody does come out, like I did, in full force, saying, you know, it's wrong of you to eat animals.
Right.
It's not okay. And I make people feel guilty, then I'm left up the top there, and all the other animal rights activists are kind of looking like, oh shit, what's going to happen to her? Oh my God, let's watch. No, let's not watch. Let's rise up and say we're with her. We agree.
I'm with her. I stand with her. I really do.
You should all feel guilty, and you should feel like shit for hurting these poor baby cows, murdering them, and kidnapping them from their mothers.
Exactly.
And stealing their mother's milk, and raping the dads, and, you know, masturbating them. I mean, it's just insane. From beginning to end, the dairy industry just sucks.
But nobody wants to talk about that part, because that's not where the money is at. That's not where the fan base is at. That's not where the popularity is at. I'm not expecting too much of Tabitha Brown, but I just want to put it out there, like, just examining everything that she has done, what she does put out into the world. It's not veganism. It's plant-based dieting, it's plant-based recipes, it's plant-based cooking. And again, that's fine, there's a place for that, but she's literally riding on the word vegan which is all about animal rights and tackling animal exploitation. She's using that word to get ahead. Now, it's good that she's using the word and so many people are being exposed to the word vegan, but the problem is they're being confused on what the definition is. And she even believes that veganism is about positivity and health. You can't go vegan for your health. It doesn't even make sense. You can go plant-based for health reasons. So I think that we've seen enough. And I think that I've said enough. This video is probably long enough. And so I'll see you guys next time. Till then, peace and love. Have a great day or a great night.